Episode of Bamba mentality. We have
Yes,
Somnath,
yes.
Jyotin,
Yes.
and let's go.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
Are you tense, bro? Tense.
Very tensed.
Tensed week. Very tense week. Somehow we are all here.
Yeah.
How
great
Gamma?
it is to be in South India,
Yeah,
bro.
No, bro. No.
No, it is still tense. Like people are still thinking about their
Yes,
families. Like my
yes.
family is in Punjab, so
Yeah,
I am
man.
already tensed.
Yeah.
All
Your
the time.
parents are in Chandigarh, no?
Derabasi,
Derabasi, bro.
which is more closer than Chandigarh, closer to the border.
Pakistan, what are you doing, Pakistan? What the f are you doing? Can you not do what you're
Dude,
doing?
Pakistan is so stupid.
Yeah.
I can't understand, like, why would you attack India when you are smaller than UP?
Yeah.
You getting my point?
Why are you? Why? I just don't get it, dude. What is this? What is this country, dude? What is that country? It's
Yeah,
like,
they don't use logic. क्या मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता है.
They,
Like, India is at least saying we are attacking the terrorist bases.
you should say thank you.
Yeah.
Right? Shouldn't you next morning you should send some biryani, flowers, or whatever
Yes.
is good in biryani. Hey guys, we are
Halim.
like, yeah, with
I heard you guys like that.
yeah, you
Just send it.
nine terrorist camps you attacked. Like, this is our thank you. That's all. We are not asking you for money. Bro.
Yes,
Just
yes.
say one thank you would have
We
been
will
enough.
pay for the biryani also.
Yeah.
Just send it.
We're not asking you for money. Just say thank you for killing
Yeah.
our terrorists. That's all, man.
Joe.
Dude, what a yeah. But you know what, dude? It's like Pakistan is not going anywhere right now.
Yeah, that is so.
We are stuck with them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
The
it's like-
worst neighbor to have.
You understand? This is why our happiness index is low, bro.
Yes.
You understand because.
Our neighbor sucks.
Yeah. What a neighbor, dude. What a beautiful.
Imagine having a
neighbor.
neighbor who comes to your house. Hey, do you have milk? Do you have sugar?
Yeah.
And next day, again,
Yeah.
starts to beat your kid. You're like, what? We gave you sugar, bro.
Next
Yesterday.
day. Yeah. Oh man.
So only, I think on Twitter right now, the only news media that WION.
Yeah.
Yawn.
Yeah. But
that is
credible.
credible, because they're just telling this is what it is, this has happened, this happened, this
there are
happened.
some lot of independent journalists who are doing, but this whole last week, right? It's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I was underestimating India's dumb people. I was so off, dude. I was so off the number of इस्लामाबाद में हो गया है कब्जा. इस्लामाबाद ओ लाहौर पहुंच गया है भारतीय सेना, dude. It's like, which is worse? I don't even
I
know
think
which
that
is
is
worse.
even bad, like
Yeah.
if you say these things, because Indian army is not even trying to do that.
No,
You are actually spoiling India's name
yeah,
by
dude,
saying that.
this is warmongering.
Yes.
You are basically making everybody nervous. I think that's why people got nervous.
Correct.
You should see the clips, man, from Z News. I was watching the clips from Z News, Aaj Tak. It's like one after another. People, like these anchors, dude, they're just saying, "Oh, Asif Munir chup gaya hai bunker mein." Like,
How do you know that?
I
How
mean,
do you
what
know
do
that? Come on, man.
dude,
There
even
is-
when 3-4, even Times now also reported this thing. CNN, IBN also reported this. Arnab Goswami though is next level.
He doesn't need reporting. He is
Yeah.
just telling you whatever he's thinking.
Yeah. He's like, I don't think
He's India's Trump.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks, bro. I don't know. I don't think Trump.
From
dude,
where these ideas are coming?
bro,
then?
I love Trump, bro. Please don't say Arnab Goswami is like Trump. Trump is funny, dude.
Oh, Trump is funny because
Yeah.
he's in America.
Yeah.
So for them, Arnab Goswami will be so funny.
Yeah,
You
that
getting my
is
point?
true. But but Arnab Goswami's comments lead to violence, bro. I don't think Trump, even American people laugh at Trump, dude.
That is true. Now, in a
Yeah,
second,
Arnab Goswami is
yeah.
responsible for like violence, riots, that man.
It's too much.
Islamabad पहुंच गया है भारतीय नेवी.
Bharatiya Navy also.
Yeah, they
Oh,
said
man.
भारतीय नेवी ने घेर लिया है लाहौर को. That's
So
like,
that's what they're saying. Like Bharatiya and Indian Navy went there through sea route,
Yeah.
left their ship,
Yeah.
and walked inside.
I don't
That
know.
is what
man,
they're
they
saying.
said. Army, I don't know what they said. they
Indian Navy.
Karachi port blast. You saw that? Dude, I believed it because they said that we
Yeah,
like
that is true.
put like bomb in Karachi port,
Correct.
right? And I'm like, and I'm seeing videos. All right, okay, this guy is not a bad journalist. Like even Barkha that was sharing some bullshit, bro. That one
Okay.
Pakistani fighter fell in India and he's captured. Like Barkha that reported, I'm like, oh, she has like Kargil behind her. She's like
Yeah, like
credible.
credible.
So I'm like, I woke up, is like, all right, this is all lies. Can you believe we had to listen to army for news? I thought army's job was to protect India, but
Yeah.
now they have to do journalism also.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
seeing they're throughout this strikes and missile attacks, they are doing press conferences.
Yeah.
There are
They-
3 people always sitting
they-
and talking.
Basically, our press briefing should be like short. They had to fucking decode all lies.
Yeah.
They have to sit there
this
and like,
is-
guys, इस्लामाबाद में नहीं हुआ कब्जा भाई हम लोग सब इंडिया में ही है.
They are
Man.
asking like, oh, we killed, India attacked this place, that place, killed so many people, civilians. And it's like, we are only attacking terrorist
Yeah.
camps
Yeah.
and we don't count anybody. We can't count. How can we count?
Yeah.
They are counting and they are telling, exaggerating.
Yes.
This
yes.
is just unnecessary.
I can't believe, man. I can't believe that our media is so bad, dude. Our media
Very
is
bad,
so
very
bad. Can we send one drone to these news channels to their
I
office?
saw some Pakistan media news.
Yeah.
They are bad,
Yeah.
but they are funny. Like they also don't know, so they are telling the news like हमको भी कुछ idea नहीं है. That's how
Yeah,
they are telling.
yeah.
Right? That is so funny
Yes.
to watch.
But that is expected from Pakistan media,
Yeah.
dude. Like, of course, they have to lie. They can't tell the truth. But why is Indian media lying when obviously we are in a better position? In the next morning, we showed everything that happened. Like, we hit the terrorist camps. And that's all that was required. Next morning, dude, they started. I'm not even kidding. I saw one. This news reporter guy. He was like so pumped up. He's like, एक और मिसाइल डालो इंडिया पे फिर देखते हैं क्या होता है अभी तो मजा आने वाला है अरे आसिफ मुनीर एक और मिसाइल छोड़. This is how he's talking. He's like, एक मिसाइल डाल के तो देख. What are you talking about? You want war? Now you want war? Why don't you go to the border and fight if you want war?
In the TV studio you can say
Yeah.
anything.
What dumb people, man. But I am really disappointed at like Supreme Court also. That Supreme Court should have come next day and like all you guys can come. No, come here. Come here. I want to talk to you guys. Come.
Can you FIR against these people?
Of course you can.
Let's do this.
But you can't because they are with the government, right? So, I mean, yeah, that's like...
Let's sign a petition, I guess. That's all we can do.
People are so stupid, man. They just read some paragraph from somewhere. Oh, this is psychological warfare. Lying is essential.
Yeah.
Not this lying, bro. Islamabad mein ho gaya hai kabza is not a lie, bro. That's
Opposite you have to say.
Yeah.
We are not doing anything.
that is what you
That
need
is
to
a lie.
do. When you are
Correct.
winning, Pakistan declared victory. You saw Shahid
Yes,
Afridi
yes.
today took
Rally.
one march. Shahid Afridi, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Did you see that whole clip?
Yeah.
In the middle he does this and there's nobody that side. It's just open field.
Yeah. That is the thing, dude. Pakistan though never had like even in some we have some credible journalists who are reporting like correct. They wait. Even the YN News guy, that Siddhant guy, he's the guy that I was following. The YN News also I was not following. This guy was like waiting. He's like, let's not put out the first news.
Correct.
Everybody's like, I'll put this breaking news. Like, how many breaking news
Yeah.
you can have in a day, bro?
Yeah. It's like comedy only. You have to remove the first thought. You have to go for the second thought.
Yeah, you can have like 5 breaking news per day, bro. You can't have breaking news every hour. What does that mean? Breaking news supposed to be a new news.
Yes. Something groundbreaking. That's why it's called
Yeah.
breaking news.
It's just
They call it breaking news just because they heard just now. Like it's breaking news.
breaking news. Islamabad mein ho gaya kabza, dude. What?
Whole day breaking news, bro. Everything is breaking news.
They ruined India's reputation, dude. The Z News, Aaj Tak, Times Now. They ruined it. The whole internationally, first of all, nobody respected us before this. Our journalism has like gone down. Now that they're laughing.
Yeah.
Some
correct.
lady is like sitting in a helicopter and like reporting.
Why is that needed?
Oh my god. Can't believe, man.
As if like people are turning on the news for the visuals. This is what they think.
Yeah, just report. Report help. Also, can you believe like 3 times army had to put out like don't show our troops movement. Is that, do you need to hear that? Do you have common sense?
Yeah.
They're just showing, oh, this is where drones are coming, our army is fight. Just say that there is a blackout over there. We can't say more. You saw there's one more guy who was reporting and he forgot to switch off his camera.
Yes, NDTV.
Abusing. बोलते हैं breaking report दो. अब what did he say?
He said कि जब बोलते हैं report दो.
हाँ.
अब कुछ है ही नहीं तो क्या दें? कुछ दे देते हैं तो बोलते हैं fake news है.
Imagine NDTV is also calling it fake, dude. How bad it would be then.
And then he will fuck. The problem is when if army is attacking, right?
Yeah.
Airstrikes are happening. It's not like ground people are running and going in and coming out. It's only happening in border maybe.
Border shelling was happening and this was purely
mostly airstrike,
Air Force
right?
was involved.
How will a journalist go there and find some information which is credible? He will report from a place where he is safe with the cameraman.
Yes. You just need to report that there are drones observed in the sky or like drones were spotted.
Yes.
Stay safe, stay home.
Yes.
Our army is controlling everything.
Yes.
Just hear some random sources they quote and they say whatever they want. They want.
One more clip I saw.
This guy bro. I can't get
one
over
hilarious thing I saw. This guy is there. On the news there are like 4 or 5 people boxes they are talking. One guy is from some place and he's talking to some reporter. He is at some border somewhere, and he said, don't reveal your location, it is very important for India's security, just tell us what is happening at Gujarat border. I'm like, you idiot. you failed. How did you contradict your sentence?
Oh my god. Don't reveal your location. Just tell us. When you are in Indiranagar, tell us what's happening in Indiranagar. Don't tell us your location.
Can you send a pin location?
Oh my god. I don't know why they were celebrating the war. I didn't understand at all. These guys don't have I think first of all they don't have anybody in armed forces at all. Because if you know anybody in the armed forces, you understand like war is like the last option.
Correct.
When everything else fails, like war is the option after that. That's it.
Yeah.
It's diplomacy. This is 21st century, dude.
Yes.
It's 2025. What are you talking about war? Like, is there a winner over here? There's no winners in war, bro.
There are no winners.
Yeah.
And secondly, India is not going for the war.
Yeah.
India is attacking the terror camps.
Yes, India attacked terror camps.
Pakistan is going for the war.
Yeah. And
India is not even trying.
Indian media wanted the war.
Indian media.
I'm telling you, dude,
media.
they should. All these guys who are reporting fake news, they have to serve in the border for like a year.
Yeah.
That should be their sentence.
Yes. And they don't even
they
get
shit
guns.
in their pants, bro.
They don't even get guns. Just go with your mics and cameramans, bro. Just stand there.
Shit in their pants in like for 30 seconds they'll shit in their pants.
You used to have that joke, no? They'll use me at border. Run, we'll see from where the bullet is coming. They should be used for that, bro.
Yeah, they should be used as like target practice. Like
dude, that will be
that
will solve a big problem actually.
Z News, Aaj Tak, these two media channels. Man, Z News is like, can't even believe what they were reporting, dude. It felt like they're like, you guys do improv. You guys do whatever, yes and each other. That's what they were doing. One guy starts saying, Islamabad bhi ho gaya kabja. Karachi port bhi blast ho gaya. The other one like, Rawalpindi pahunch gaya. The other one like, Shoaib Akhtar abhi pakda gaya. We can yes and, bro. We can yes and.
Everything.
You do it.
Everything you can say.
Let's do it, bro. You say an headline, I'll say headline. It's Z News.
Okay. Z News headline, right? रावलपिंडी का एयरपोर्ट हुआ तबाह. एयरपोर्ट क्यों तबाह?
एयरपोर्ट, they were putting airport. शोएब अख्तर का स्पीड कम हो गया है.
Why is it needed? Imran Khan वापस हुए जिंदा.
Imran Khan is alive, bro. That there was one more fake news that Imran Khan died in jail. He was poisoned. That was one more fake news that was spreading.
Oh really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was So what happened
So
is
that's
that
the thing. When you see two fake newsers, right?
Yeah.
Then you know he's alive. I only saw one, so I thought he's dead.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw Imran Khan fake news. He was poisoned in jail. So I'm like, come on, dude. In the middle of war.
Why? I don't know.
They
Why
won't
do
do
you
it
think
because
this?
they will like their reputation will be gone immediately. You can't
Yeah.
kill the leader of opposition like that in the middle of war,
Hmm.
which means like not everything is under control.
Correct.
So this guy, the prime minister will go or the chief of army will go in Pakistan for sure. One of them will be out in like couple of months.
Out means
They'll be out
why?
because they lost, bro.
I mean that is okay, but
Yeah.
why will they?
They'll be out because this was a very big mistake from their side. Like there was a huge blunder.
That is
They
so
had
for
to,
sure.
They had to call in US and intervene.
Yes.
Like last time when it happened, they our MiG,
Did they
was
call US or
crashed.
US called them?
they called US.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
US though was talking to both of India and Pakistan to de-escalate.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, according to sources, something big was revealed from India. Then and then on the Friday early morning, India hit like hard. 7th, we hit their terror camps. 8 and 9, they were hitting. India was just, अरे हम बच्चा मार रहा है. Like that time they were
On
like,
9th, there was one missile in Bhatinda which landed from like Pakistan's missile in
Huh.
Bhatinda. Didn't blast, bro. It just landed in Bhatinda. It just landed.
that was a javelin throw, bro.
So why I know this because one of my friend's friend,
Huh.
she's here
Yeah.
and her parents live in Bhatinda,
Huh.
and they shared the photo.
Oh, they saw that missile.
They saw.
That's also Indian, bro. Missile गिरा है, चलो देखने जाते हैं.
Yeah, that is also.
They'll go, bro. Missile गिरा है. Going and taking selfies, bro, with the missile.
It didn't blast apparently.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't break
yeah.
anything. It just landed.
Lot
nice.
of missiles didn't blast. That to happens.
Yeah.
So, ninth night, like 8th night and 9th early morning and 6th night, 7th early morning we targeted, right? And then 7th night, 8th night, we didn't do much. 9th night and 10th early morning, India was like, you know what? Like, let's play. Let's play. Dude, Air Force.
Yeah.
Huge. So, the way all these press conferences were done, so professional, bro. I
Dude,
was very impressed.
dude, this defense professionals, personals.
Yeah.
Sorry, defense personals.
We are professionals, bro.
Yeah, we are professionals.
Comedy professionals.
The personals, they're very calm and very disciplined.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
disciplined.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
met so many like senior level officers. They never agitate.
And they don't want to be silly, bro. They
Yes.
never.
Yes.
No, nothing
silly.
funny. They're
But they're witty.
They're witty in a way like
Smart witty. Like
Twitter witty. You
yes,
know,
yeah,
you
for
know,
140 letters.
Yeah, they don't like this bullshit that we do.
Yeah,
They don't like it at all. They're
They
like
don't like
on
it.
the point. They want to talk.
Correct.
Fair enough.
Correct.
I don't want some army guy joking around at the border. To be
Army
honest.
has actually some outrageous guys who are like little hot head. I'm talking about Air Force.
But
They generally don't have hot
yeah,
heads.
but those people will not be promoted. They will
Yeah.
reach a certain level because when you are in top level, whatever the first is the chief of army, and then below that is the what? What is the rank below chief of army?
First is major,
Major, then
general, then subedar.
where is
So,
brigadier?
brigadier is brigadier then subedar. Correct,
Okay,
correct.
then?
Brigadier subedar then naib subedar.
But where is lieutenant and all those things? Where does that
That is
come?
Air Force.
Army,
the army also has no.
bro.
Yeah,
your
that
dad
is
is in
true.
the Air Force.
Air
bro.
Force. Air Force.
Come
I know.
on.
I know.
Damn, bro, you don't know
I forgot,
anything,
bro. This is too much.
I thought you will give me some insight about Indian army.
I forgot all this, bro. Long time ago.
Even no, I have no idea what it is.
Flight lieutenant, all those I thought is Air Force. And army was general, major general, naib, brigadier, subedar, naib subedar.
Okay. I don't know. We have to check.
So there would be some officer level of ranking which is same for all three.
yeah.
So that could be maybe lieutenant and all. There could be. I have no idea about that. So all those rankings are different.
For Air Force, Navy and Army, all
yes,
the different.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
At high level, it might be same for all the different army people, but I don't know.
Yeah. But very, very professional. Yesterday and today I was watching. Earlier, 3 days they were briefing what was ongoing. But yesterday when this happened, they came out, and today also they showed all the photos, evidence, which.
Yeah, some runway, some runway. What is
Noor Khan or Noor Jahan, whatever. That runway.
That runway. There was a crater, right?
Yes.
They showed the photos.
Yes.
Imagine they have to do this in the middle of all this. I can't believe that.
Huh?
Like in the middle of all this, they have to show photos.
Yeah.
Finish everything, then show.
Yes.
People have no patience.
It was over. Then they showed. Like it's over. No.
Now it's over. I don't think it's over.
Whatever.
They are still waiting for something to happen.
They are saying Operation Sindoor is an ongoing investigation, but there is a ceasefire for now.
Correct.
Ceasefire understanding. Yes. That's why all three
Phase
chiefs
3 got over. That's what I believe.
Phase 3?
Operation Sindoor Phase 3 got over.
No, yesterday they said that Operation Sindoor is ongoing. They have not ended it because we have not signed any agreement yet. So that's why they are saying ceasefire started on Friday evening from 5 p.m. Correct. So since then they are saying
it's Saturday evening.
Saturday evening.
5:30
p.m. 5 p.m. They start over 5:30, whatever it is. And then that's why yesterday they came and did the press conference. The chief. Before that, only the foreign secretary and 2 army officers used to do that press briefing.
You're talking about 8th Chief Marshal.
Yes.
Oh, that is the top ranking of Air Force.
Yeah, all 3 of them there.
Yes.
Army chief, air chief, navy chief. The navy chief guy, I love that guy, bro.
What happened? I didn't see that.
You should watch him, bro. That guy.
Tell me.
That guy was saying things like, he's like Navy was not involved, but I hope Pakistan doesn't do these mistakes again.
Because we don't want to get involved.
Yes. That's what if there was a lot of things.
You don't want us to get involved, Bo.
A lot of questions even the reporters were asking. These guys were talking in metaphors.
Okay.
And then they're saying Samazdar ko ishara hi kafi hai, right? They're talking like this.
Yes.
One very funny. They were talking about the fact that we have layers of air defense. So it's not easy to hit our base. And they showed us, bro. This is some confidence. I hope
they should not show this,
but they
actually have.
They showed it, which means they probably thought about it and they showed. They showed the whole thing how it works. So this guy in 70s, he said he gave one anecdote about cricket, bro. He said that in 70s England and Australia used to play, and they used to say the ashes to ashes, bones to bone, the Ashes series, and they were saying that if there's 2 ballers, Lilly and Thompson. So if Thompson won't get you, Lilly will. So that's what we have layers.
Oh,
that's what he said. Yeah, and he also said Virat Kohli is my favorite cricketer. In the middle of all these, he's like Virat Kohli retired, and like you guys, he's my favorite cricketer. Dude, imagine army chief is your fan. That's a big achievement, bro.
Big achievement. Yeah. Dude, these army people, they love sports.
Of course, they should love. They should love sports.
They would know sports personnel from every sport, not just like cricket. Like general Indian, they would be like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, pata hai, but they don't know others, right?
Yes.
They would know others also. Like they would know golf champion, they would know billiards champion, they would follow this archery champion.
Because they play, they have some sports hobby.
No, they are their friends. These guys come from army mostly.
Which guys you're talking about?
Olympic.
Fair
enough.
All
those guys.
No, I'm saying regular people.
And they will regularly
play. Yes,
they play also.
They have their team also. No, army has a team.
Yes. Not one,
multiple teams. And that reminded me. Remember, I did that New Year gigs at that Navy base. It's Air Force of Navy, whatever that is. What is that?
You are
Air
right.
Force of Navy or Naval Air Force or whatever that is, right? And there was the guy who was in charge of me, right? He was keeping me company. He was Virat Kohli's biggest fan, bro.
Okay,
and he was like, we were talking about the BGT tour that was going on. And he was sad that Virat Kohli is out of form. And he was saying things like Virat Kohli retire ho jayega to mujhe pata nahi main kya karunga. Yeah, he was like that.
Call him and ask, bro.
I should, bro.
You check with him.
And
he protected you there.
And he was like little, you said no, there are some hothead. He was like that. So I was just trying to make him laugh. Bro, I don't want. Because I saw the setup of the show and I knew it was going to be a long night. A long winter night.
That's how Pakistan is thinking.
Yeah. Man, I think after that show, our army got angry.
So we should thank you for this victory.
I think so, dude. So this guy was saying all these things like, I don't know what I'll do. I'll cry if Virat Kohli retires. So he said that to me. Like I met him and he started saying all these things. Because I started talking about cricket, like all these, start giving stats, like Virat Kohli's average in the last 3 years is not that good. And he already knew it. He's like, yeah, man, I hope he comes back strong. Like he was like that.
I remember when I was a kid, right? So in our Air Force camp, there was some party and big people like Air Chief Marshal and all those people are there. Yeah. And my dad was also there. So they were standing and talking about cricket. Okay. And I realized none of them were like crazy fans. Like you were telling, he's like crazy. Virat Kohli. They were not crazy fans. They were talking about cricket.
Got it.
Not like one person.
Right?
And somebody was like, Sachin ka form aisa hai, ye hai, uska kuch saal bacha hai, in few years he will leave, blah blah blah. They were talking about that. And other guy was like, yeah, he will go, somebody else will come, India will be top, don't worry. Like they are talking like that, right? They have no personal attachment to anybody.
Nice. That's how it should be, bro. Army have to be like objective.
Yes.
They can't bring sentiment, then it's over.
And that's the best thing. They are always like, India is priority.
Yeah.
They don't care about anything.
I hope India is their priority, dude. Of course.
No, I mean in cricket also, they're like India.
Correct.
They're not about players.
Yes. You're saying they are like Shah Rukh Khan from Chak De.
Yep.
Right? If somebody comes in, buy, sell Somnath from Odisha, he's like, fuck off.
Dude, that could be a true story, bro. I have seen people like that.
Possible.
Like that.
There was some guy yesterday at the late night show in MOC. The host was asking this lady, where are you from? She kept saying India. Yeah, and then he's like, why? Hello, my dad is in the army, she said. She said it was so bad, bro.
That is unnecessary.
That was very unnecessary.
That is unnecessary. And yesterday's show, I have to ask you, that one guy who was bothering everybody, right?
Yeah.
By the time I went on, he was gone. What did you do? What did you do?
I'll tell you what happened, bro. I went on stage, nice. It's like, I went on stage immediately, right? This guy stood up.
Who?
The guy up front.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah. So I asked him, you guys having fun, right? He said, yes. He said like that, like, yes. I'm like, oh, bro, thanks, bro. Nobody else is confident in this room. Only you are confident. Fair enough. Then I started my joke, started working. In like within a minute, he stood up. He left. And he walked like he's taking a stroll, bro. That pissed me off so much. Walked like this, left the door open, walked away. And I'm like, this idiot, like, left the door. One guy stood up, he closed the door. Because the door now has a problem.
Yeah, that door is another huge
that door is a big problem. So it closes very slowly, bro. Like it closes like this. It takes time.
At one point it stops. Then you have to put one push. Then it goes.
And that push is like, it pushes back, bro. I don't know what kind of mechanism they have put. Yesterday I was trying, if you put too much pressure, it doesn't close. You have to like gently push it. Did you notice?
I didn't notice this.
If you push hard, he's like, whoa. Take me carefully, bro.
How dare you?
It's like one of those fluids. You know, there's a fluid where if you hit it, your hand won't go in. You have to
slowly
whatever Newtonian fluid or some bullshit. I don't know if they call it, but if you say it, people believe it. Bro.
Yes, Newtonian it is.
Newtonian fluid.
Newtonian. I've never heard of this.
Einsteinian fluid, bro.
Einsteinian. Schrodinger's fluid. You don't know if it is solid or liquid until you touch it.
You can't put S, bro. Then it's different meaning. Schrodinger's fluid is something else. Completely different meaning. Schrodinger's fluid.
Yeah. So wow, I was going for that.
So what happened is that, so this guy, right? So he walked out. After 5-10 minutes, he came back. Show is going good. Right? It's you said it was good, no?
Yeah.
Show was good. Then he came back. Again, left the door open and walked in. Right? One guy stood up, closed the door, right? And I'm like, just sit down, don't talk, just sit there and have fun. If you like, laugh. You don't laugh, just don't say anything, right? And then during another something I was saying, I'm like, I'm trying to get into meditation. I said, I'm like, you guys, anybody meditate? Right? This guy's like me, he said, right? And I'm like, not you, bro. Nothing. I don't want anything from you.
Okay.
Popped hard, right? And then I started doing another joke. Next, I went to that war joke.
Right?
And I
he
said,
has opinions.
and then I said that, guys, listen, like, I have a war joke that I wrote before this war started, right? And I realized that war is not funny when it happens to your country, right? I said this. This guy is like, yes, that is true. And he said it like that, right? And I'm like, bro, if you don't want to watch the show, you can leave. And I'm like, please leave. I'm like, you're clearly not having fun. He had a notebook. He was writing something. Did you see? He had a notebook on him.
Really?
Yeah, so he left. His dad sat there, watched my whole set. Best audience. And I came out and so then I went to Wire Up. Then I met Ayush. And I told him the first guy, the dad was great. The guy was very... so the thing is, this guy would laugh where he would like, I approve this joke. He would laugh like that.
Yeah. These guys were telling the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he would like, like...
He was agreeing to your point.
Yes, he would agree and he would laugh in a way that, yes, I like this joke. Please move on. He had that attitude. So it just pissed me off so much. He left. The room popped, bro. At one point, it killed so hard that I bombed the next joke because I couldn't follow it. I should have just... So it was nice. Then I went to Wire Up and Ayush told me that guy is from Kashmir. Right? So then I was like, damn, bro. Again, I asked one guy to leave from
my God. This is... You made it a national issue, bro. Come on, man.
I didn't know, bro. I did not know. I had no idea, to be honest. If I knew, I wouldn't have the balls to kick him out,
okay, bro. It's okay.
But
he's not in Kashmir, right?
But he's like, Kashmir se nikal diya, yahan se bhi nikal diya. Understand, right?
But that doesn't mean you can behave like an asshole.
Yeah, but he was behaving like an asshole in the show. Probably his first show.
Yeah.
Don't sit in the first row and like do this.
So when he came in, right?
Yeah.
At that moment only I felt he has attitude. He came with his father. I'm standing there. He's like, as the show started, like, no, it will start in 10-15 minutes. And he's like, all right, we'll let you know. I'm like,
he said we will let you know.
Yeah. I'm like, why are you telling me we will let you know? I was confused for a second.
That's like you send your resume to the HR and like, we'll let you know. HR, bro, they'll hire you for the confidence.
I'm like, what? And then his dad was standing next to him. He's like, aate hain hum thodi der mein. Like, he said like that.
Yeah, dude, the dad was so good. The dad looked like he wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I'm with my asshole of a son.
Yeah.
Because
he would be thinking I should have left him in Kashmir.
Yeah.
Before I got here.
Man, to be honest, I don't know, dude. I just felt weird about it.
Yeah, it's weird because of this situation. Otherwise, it's not weird.
Man, I for a second, I was like, dude, I don't want this guy to go out and tweet about it, dude, because there's already tense environment. It's over, bro.
He can't do anything, bro. Nothing will happen to you. But yeah, you created a national issue, bro.
It's not a national.
Bangalore is under threat. Dude, Korbangla is under threat.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing will happen, bro.
Yeah,
that's so funny. The only guy you threw out is a Kashmiri, bro. That is hilarious.
Heckling, man. I'm telling you, I'm not brave enough to kick a Kashmiri out of my show, dude. If I knew it, I wouldn't have done it.
Here we are trying to bring Kashmir inside.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
You're doing opposite.
It's alright, bro. I get the aggression. I know why he's angry, bro.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, that I understand now.
Yeah, his home is under tension. There's fire.
Okay, I'm not judging, but I'm thinking he's here only. I don't think he has any home over there. I don't think this.
I mean, we all like...
I feel like he grew up here.
I think the parents' home would be there, bro. He might be having a job here. Didn't look like he had a job. The way he was talking,
yeah.
didn't look like the dad.
So you are saying that nobody's giving him job also?
No, he didn't look
Dude,
like.
Come on, man. How much more you wanna hurt him?
It was so opposite, bro. Dad was the most polite guy ever. Right? Because when he went out, I asked him, "Sir, are you with him?" Like, what happened to him? And also when he came back, I'm like, he started leaving. I'm like, where are you going? What happened? It's like, I'll be back. That's what he said, right? So I'm already, bro, don't say I'll be back.
What the hell?
Yeah.
How can you have this much confidence at someone else's show? Like, it is not your show.
Dude, he made it about him. That pissed me off too much.
This is the problem.
For some reason, right, I was restraining myself yesterday.
Wow,
because
restraining, huh?
Yeah, because I was not roasting him. I'm like, bro, I just want to do my set today, dude. I don't want to interact with the crowd like this. I don't want to do a heckler put down. So I already, like, if he heckles, I'll ask him to leave, because there's a way you can heckle.
Yeah.
Because he was interrupting the show. I'm like, bro, you see, you are interrupting. Because every time he would say something, the people in the back, they would do this face. Like, they were, like, uncomfortable.
Correct.
Like, just like Kashmir makes us, right? So
Kashmir makes the rest of India feel.
So that's what's happening. So
you had that locked and loaded, right?
No, bro. No, not at all.
But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, so that
some days you don't want to deal with the audience, bro. Sometimes I feel like I wish they think it's a screen. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Enjoy, don't enjoy. I don't care. I'll just do this and leave.
Yes. And also, I'll tell you, bro, that guy, like, he looked like one of my cousins. Like, one of my, far cousins.
From Kashmir?
My dad's cousin brother's son. So he looked like that, which I have not met him enough. When I was very young, I had spent some time. Then in the last 25 years, I would have met him twice. Right? But he reminded. So for a second, I'm like, is he that guy? I was like confused. He looked like him a little bit.
But he can recognize you, right?
Yeah. So
you're pretty famous.
So that's why I was more angry, bro.
Oh, your personal anger.
Yeah, so that was the problem.
That's the story of India. The personal anger is going on Kashmir.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Now, before throwing out, I'll ask, where are you from, bro? Yeah.
Before even putting down a heckle, you'll be like, hey, where are you from? Oh,
Kashmir. No, even if they Kashmir, they have to specify which Kashmir, which side of Kashmir are you from? Like, because there is a POK also, right?
Yeah. Dude, if it was POK, he won't be here. You can't leave POK, you know that?
You can't leave POK?
I'm just saying.
I'm
as a joke.
Pretty sure you can't leave POK. For sure. Like, what is the passport that says in POK?
Passport? Dude, come on, man. They don't have passport. They don't have Aadhaar card. They don't have nothing, bro. POK is, you know that he's from POK when he has that big shawl kind of t-shirt. That is their passport, bro.
Oh, man. Dude, but what a dumb country, dude, Pakistan. I just don't understand.
Karachi bakery hua tabha.
Karachi, bro. Bunker mein ghusi sena. Munir hue ghayal. That's why they're saying that. They said, dude, what? This is where I'm like,
Nawaz Sharif bhul gaye namaz padhna.
Nawaz Sharif, Shehbaz Sharif.
Now?
Shehbaz Sharif is the Prime Minister.
I don't know.
Yeah. So they said Shehbaz Sharif got arrested. That was one. Shehbaz Sharif arrest ho gaya. House arrest or something they said, dude. I'm like, this is where I'm like, alright. Alright, is enough.
Dude, everybody is in house arrest. Nobody is leaving their houses.
Yeah. But dude, Pakistan need to...
Dude, my dad.
So tell some inside gossip, bro. Your dad would have some inside gossip from the army.
What my dad was telling me. Dude, he's retired. Nobody's telling him anything. So he calls me. He's telling me, look, this is during the blackout. I called them. I'm like, everything okay? did you hear anything? Is anything happening? They're like, no, fine, nothing will happen. Don't worry. Pakistan has sold all their missiles to Ukraine. They cannot attack India. India is gonna win. Don't worry. All these things. And I'm like, damn, Ukraine. You think Ukraine is buying missiles from Pakistan to attack Russia? Can you imagine? Made in China missiles for Russia. Can you?
Oh no! But, I mean, Pakistan would have sold some to Ukraine. I'm not aware, but
that is too much.
That's right? WhatsApp University, bro.
Yeah, pure WhatsApp.
WU,
University.
bro. That's like just below Boston University in ranking, bro. That is WU. Where did you graduate? WU.
Then my dad was like, "My uniform is there. I have kept it. It is ironed." And I'm ready. If they need more people, I'm ready to go. Come on.
That's like that's army people are like that, bro.
That's how my mom was like, "Come sit, have water, hydrate yourself."
Yeah.
Dude, that day when I spoke to him, he had like beard and like hair was long. Next day, shaved, haircut.
Because if there is
prepared, he's actually prepared.
Sometimes I think you would need more people. If
I agree, but I can't believe my dad is prepared. My dad is prepared to go. Clean shave.
Like your dad is. So your dad is ready to like groom himself for the country, not for your mom.
Not for my mom, yes. Clean shave. My mom would be so pissed. Like, oh, okay, all right. This is what is happening for the country.
Man. Yeah, man. This just, I don't know, man. This guy.
But this love for this country is unreal.
Yeah, you have to take the nukes away from Pakistan, dude. That's the only way you can have peace in this region.
Did you hear the news where they were saying India attacked their nuclear bases?
Yeah,
and they had earthquake because of that.
So a lot of rumors. There's been an earthquake. 3-4 earthquakes are detected.
Yes.
But earthquakes are happening on Earth all the time. By the way,
yes. If Pakistan has it like frequently.
4 magnitude earthquake were detected. That could be possible from. They are saying a lot of things. One was they were doing test. That's why America stepped in.
Okay.
Because India attacked their bases, Navy bases. A lot of damage happened. So they are like they had no other option. So they were like trying to show America, step in, bro. We need you now. Like that.
Oh, so they start testing the nuclear.
That's the rumor I heard. Must be a rumor. And the other one I heard is like
but
India.
Thing is, this is the kind of rumor where you think like, yeah, Pakistan would do it.
The other rumor was that India did attack their base. They caused some damage. There's a radiation leak has also happened. Some radiation. But nuclear bomb will not blast if you put a missile. It will not blast because it's not designed like that. It has to be like very high. Direct hit it has to be. They're underground. So even if there is a blast, it is designed in a way that it will not explode. It's not like a firecracker we buy.
Yeah.
So that's, apparently it's like very...
What I read was Indian missiles were like there near the nuclear bases but not at the nuclear base.
They were showing that, bro, we can come for it.
Yeah.
So that even that's what I thought. Like I heard that the entrance tunnel we destroyed.
Okay.
I didn't believe that India attacked until they denied it. They denied in the press conference, and the way he said it was very sarcastic. He said this valley, where was it?
Kaveri Hills. No, Kaveri.
Not Kaveri Hills, but that's in Karnataka.
Sorry. Something like that only.
Some hills it was.
Kavali Hills, Kaveli Hills, something like that.
So he asked, in that hill there are nuclear weapons.
Did you attacked this hill because there's a nuclear base over there.
He said that. Thank you for telling us there is nuclear weapons. We were not aware. And very sarcastic, bro. It was. I don't know if you felt that. I felt that he was doing a joke.
Yes, he was doing a joke.
But they took it literally. The news is reporting that literal thing that we didn't attack. Because after that he said we didn't attack. Maybe they.
That is true. But you think India didn't know that? India knows that.
Yeah. Of course we know it. Of course we know everything.
They know that.
I mean. It also this time it felt like India has like decoded Pakistan. We have we know everything about them, and they know how to dismantle that country. That's because they have so much instability in that country. It's very easy to defeat them.
Correct.
And that's why it become a rogue nation when they have nuclear bomb.
Correct.
It's like, dude, you have to step
That is the
in.
kind of country which will use nuclear bomb.
Yes.
That is the problem.
Yes. You need a better, some rational army chief to come in like, guys, we can't grow as a country like this.
Yeah.
Even some guy, some
First of all, the army rule has to go.
It
Army
won't
rule
go, bro.
has to go, bro.
It's just that.
What is that? It's neither democracy nor dictatorship. What
Bro,
are they doing?
They are a failed dictatorship and a failed democracy. Bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, they're
Just
failing
failure.
at everything. They are failing at everything. They got like some guy, some Pakistani ex-foreign secretary or some guy. I saw one of his speech. He said that America gave South Korea $30 billion and they became technologically advanced.
Hmm.
America has given Pakistan $50 billion. And look what they have
Really?
done. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know this number.
Yeah. It's over the years. In fact, it would be more. When Trump came in, he reduced it.
Fucking 50 billion is too much, man.
Bro, this defense minister was on Sky News. It's so funny. This is like 3 days ago.
Okay.
The anchor is like, your ex-prime minister, what is that guy, dude? Parvez Musharraf, Nawaz Sharif, and the lady prime minister, what's her name?
I don't know.
Benazir Bhutto. They have all said that we have terrorists, we train terrorists, we use them as proxy, we harbor terrorists. They have accepted this. So India attacked terrorists. What do you have to say about that? He's like, why don't you ask United States when they used our terrorists in the war against in Soviet war? Why don't you ask UK when they have used our proxy terrorists? That's what he said, and the reporter is like, ooh. Yeah, I'm like, what do I even say? So they have.
We didn't even know this.
When Trump won last 3 months ago, they have been like saying random things because US is like slowly moving out of Pakistan.
Yes, yes.
But Pakistan needs that money. So it's a very tricky situation because they have nukes. The other report I read is that apparently US had to step in because Pakistan said that damage has happened. If they attack nuclear base and they destroy it, we might not be able to protect it. So these nuclear bombs might fall into the hand of terrorists. So we can't. So these are the things.
Wow,
Yeah.
So smart, huh?
So there is. That's the thing, dude. Pakistan is like
We'll just give it to terrorists. That's what they're saying.
The problem is that they have the same problem with pride, bro. They have a lot of pride about their country. Rather than being a little rational about it, they just think that this is the greatest country. This is God has created this country for us. So it's a lot of that brainwash is there. So
God has created that country.
Just I don't want to go that road, but yeah. So they feel that they're like, this is the best country in the world. We are the righteous people. So they have that mentality.
Then live like that, no?
They think what they're doing is correct. They think India is the devil. So I mean, they are not wrong, bro. If they think India is the devil, though they're attacking us. So that's what they've been fed. Like in any dude, even in 1999 Kargil, in our school, it has never happened that they've been bad mouthing about Pakistan. To children, that has never happened. In KV, it has never happened. But you've seen those things from Pakistan school. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah.
I want to be a missile and destroy India. That's what the kids are saying.
I want to be a missile. Nobody said that.
Bro, one kid
Like,
said,
I want to be a pilot. And
no, one kid said, I want to be a missile.
Really? Oh, I am so... Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean, not exactly.
Yeah, that is what I want to be a pilot and destroy India.
Yeah, but it's a very grammatically incorrect sentences they were saying.
Yes,
like
I want to destroy India and bring peace to Pakistan. Like India is the problem.
Kids. So if in school, if you are teaching these kids this, so
if you feed these things in school, what is the point?
So that's a very religious problem. That is
you can't do anything about this. So the thing is, even if you neutralize Pakistan, let's say, even if you defeat them, control that, right? You can't change their mentality, man.
It'll take some, bro. If Germany can change their mentality in like 2 decades, why can't Pakistan? Think about it. Like the whole country in like 2 decades, how did they change? One side was communist, one side was democratic Germany. Then they realized that this is bad. That's what India and Pakistan is basically. And they need to. It's not that easy because different culture, different religion, all those things that plays a big factor.
Plus, the thing is, Germany was hated all around the world. All around the world. That will definitely change you. But here, the Pakistan is not getting that.
Pakistan is not getting hate because A, they are a poor country. Second, the West.
Dude, how are you saying poor? Dude, 50 billion they got from America.
But still, bro, they rely on these IMF bailouts to plan their next budget. Still, they use majority of that on military and defense. Their priority is fucked up, right? So where are their universities? Why don't you have more universities? What is wrong? So that's one big problem. The second problem is the West, bro. Like even China doesn't want India-Pakistan peace because to China, India is a threat. So that's like, man, we became like defense and analysts. So right. So even US has kind of all throughout since Cold War because India's side of the Russia. Fair enough, which I think is a great move, dude. Russia is closer to India, so it's better to have a strategic alliance like this.
Correct.
Why do you have to pick someone? Why do you and US and Russia? Why do you have to this cock show? Why do you have to do that?
Yes.
If you are such a rational power, why do you have the Cold War? First of all, like, why can't you have peace with Russia?
Correct.
You don't have peace with Russia, so you don't want peace here. Right? So UK has sided with Pakistan and India. That's what UK. But US has been
both sides is taking
UK is always both sides.
After what they did, they have to be neutral everywhere. Huh?
US has supported Pakistan a lot.
A lot, yes.
That is why they are like, Papa piche khade hain. That's like that. They're like, bade bhaiya ko bulaunga. That's the attitude they have, dude. They will beat up and like, ruk wahin pe main aa raha hu.
मैं लेके आता हूँ अभी.
So
white papa को.
It's like Pakistan is not even in contest. It's become like cricket team now. Like India-Pakistan used to be a contest.
Correct.
Now it's a one-sided affair.
Yeah. They're not even investing in cricket. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Put some money, bro.
That is their second.
They still have good bowlers.
Their biggest pride is their army. Their second biggest pride is the cricket. That's it. That's all they have. And even US people, right? Their government, their defense, they know that Pakistan army is like, they are not capable enough to deal with the nukes. They know that also. So it's a lot of things.
Before it used to be fun to watch India-Pakistan games, bro. Now it's not fun at all.
Now it's not fun.
It's just like, theek hai. It feels like it's more fun with Bangladesh.
Yeah.
India-Bangladesh has become more
in the
better.
last 3 years, Bangladesh has also gone down. It's like now the fun part is, Bangladesh started competing actually.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years, they started competing.
Yes.
That's true.
They became more competitive.
India-Pakistan is one-sided in cricket, so one-sided. It's not fun to watch. You know that India will win.
Yeah. Why did you say one-sided in cricket? Like it's only one-sided there.
Yeah. Even in war, it's like they can match us in like only in Air Force. It's kind of close. Because they have F-16s, which US has given them, saying that you can't use against India. Sure, they will not use.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, of course they will not use against India. So that's what they have said. But Navy and Army is not even close, bro.
Yeah.
Navy, though they don't have.
They don't have. They don't have people.
Yeah.
For Army also, they don't have people, bro.
Yeah.
For Army, you need people. You know how much
their Army size is like 45% of our Army size, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. In terms of number of people, if you look at the population, it shouldn't be that much.
Oh, like that you're saying. Okay,
so that's how much money goes into their defense budget. So it's like, it's up to Pakistan people, bro. Like it's not like India is doing great.
I don't know.
Our media needs to fucking go, dude.
On Twitter,
Seriously.
have you seen this Pakistan people, regular people?
Yeah.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
Because they have given up.
They have given up.
They have given up government. They have given up. They're like the Zindagi Jhand hai.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why they are so funny. They're talking like it doesn't matter. Bro.
Yes. That is true.
Yeah, that's why they are funny.
Yeah.
Because they have given up. They're like, is country se nikalna hai. That's all. Whatever kids are there, they would be thinking, दूसरे university कहीं जाएंगे. Let's
True.
go.
And that is like the kids who can afford it or who can have that decent education.
Yeah.
They have like even Pakistan, the elite system is like even more bad. Like the army kids and the bureaucrat kids, they go good schooling. They have some good schools. They go Lahore University or like in Islamabad. They go, but the rest of the country, like India is like slowly becoming bad, where the rich and poor disparity is like growing hard. That's what that's a bad.
Yeah, you have
sign.
to reduce that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to reduce that in order to have a superpower. They talk about being a superpower, but it's just
stupid power.
Yeah. But Islamabad mein ho gaya kabza, bro. Don't forget that.
Forget rich, poor.
सुबह का नाश्ता लाहौर में करेंगे. That's how they were talking, bro.
Yeah,
These news anchors. शाम की चाय रावलपिंडी में करेंगे. That's how they were talking.
Dude, I saw one tweet. He's like 4 a.m. at one place, 6 a.m. at one place, 8 a.m. at one place.
Yeah.
He thinks it's just 2 hours it takes from one country, one city to another city.
Yeah.
These guys, they have no shame behaving like this.
Seriously, man, they need to be dragged into court and like taught a lesson what they did.
How are you running a real news channel like a movie?
Yeah. The one ex-army chief, he said that war is not a Bollywood movie.
Oh, he said?
Yeah.
Yes.
War is not a Bollywood movie. Stop glorifying it like that.
Yes.
It's not romantic.
Yes.
It's crazy.
People die, man.
A lot of casualties, and people are like, we will give our life to our country. We are ready. Those are the people never go to war, bro.
Yes.
The people who say,
they're sitting at home.
Yeah, dude, you're 37 years old. You have a belly. You have diabetes. Where will you go? Who will take you to army?
That's why they say it, because they know army won't take him.
Yeah. Those people, man, seriously.
But when my dad said he was actually ready.
Your dad was ex
and he's fit
military.
also.
Yeah.
If you see, he doesn't have a belly.
Of course.
For a guy of like 62 or 63.
Yeah.
He has no belly.
But he can say it, bro, because he's ex-military.
Yeah.
So he should say it. That's like, but you won't say it. I know.
I won't say it. Because they might take me, bro. I don't want to go.
Yeah, you want a funny guy over there, dude.
Yeah. What I'm going to do? Do jokes?
Try.
I will hit them with puns.
Incoming. Puns incoming.
Nice. How much have we done?
58 minutes.
Chalo, let's get this over with.
Yeah. This is
done, bro.
Yeah, done. Thank you guys for listening. We went a little
extra.
Army guys, please, can we shut down our media channels, news channels especially?
Yeah.
Bro, can you believe I wanted to follow I didn't even know which channel to trust.
Correct.
Can you believe you have to find a guy, like you have to search who is the most credible Twitter account and follow him for war updates. Yes.
And who told you that it is credible? That also, you don't know if you can trust him.
Yeah, man. Everybody.
So tough.
Everybody.
And the worst thing that happened to Twitter was that blue tick.
Yeah. I think that's a bad idea, bro.
The worst. It's like everybody has blue tick.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
You can buy it, no?
That's what I'm saying. Yes. That is the worst thing. Before it was like, we will review and we will give you blue tick. That makes sense.
Yes. You review. Are you a everybody can't have a blue tick, bro. That makes no sense.
A guy, he has a regular photo in suit, jacket, whatever. Nicely written English tweet. This is happening. No sensationalization. Blue tick. I was like, whoa, this guy might be right.
Yeah.
He's saying something. I opened it. 3 followers, bro. This guy has a blue tick, man. I'm like, come on.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm like, 3, I'm exaggerating. It was like 32 something. Exactly.
Don't
32.
buy a blue tick if you have 32 followers.
Just, I was like, oh, nice. He maybe he knows about
Oh my God.
I opened it. 32 again. I think this is just because of the war thing, he created this profile. And then there were like 17 tweets.
Payouts. They want the money, the views.
17 tweets and blue tick, 32 followers.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
So unless you open that, you will think it's genuine, because the way it was written, it felt like genuine.
Yeah. Seriously, dude.
That is the worst.
Yeah. But can you believe, dude? I remember growing up, I used to watch Aaj Tak, dude. It used to be a news channel.
Correct.
Now it has become. I still, because my fear is like there are some people who are looking at these news channels like that. Still now.
Yeah.
You understand?
That is bad. You should know when to stop. Dude, growing up when we watched, you would have noticed this. They had no expressions.
Yeah.
You can't see if they're happy about it, sad about it. Fucking poker face.
They were reporting.
Yes, they were just telling this is what is happening.
They were questioning.
Yes.
They were questioning bad things. They were reporting terrorist incidents. They used to question.
They were not even questioning aggressively.
Yes.
They were not like, ये से कैसे हो रहा है?
Yeah.
They were not like that.
Yeah.
ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है? क्या हो रहा है? We need answers.
जनता सरकार से सवाल पूछना चाहती है कि security failure क्यों हुआ? That is also not happening now. First of all, you go back. There was a terrorist incident. No questions asked. India attacked fucking beautiful. I was really shocked, bro. I didn't know that we were capable of that accuracy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because in 1999 Kargil, we didn't. India wanted satellite photos from America. They didn't give us. How far we have come, technology-wise. Then they realizes like last 20 years, we have invested in the technology. We have created satellites. We have our own satellites now. So we put satellites.
Correct.
ISRO.
Correct.
We put a lot of money in ISRO. Great. But news channel, dude.
India has always been in a place where they are like, we don't want to go for a war because we know what we can do. That has always been the attitude.
That is how you should be.
Yeah, because like my dad also used to tell me ki when like this 1971 war happened, right? So they're saying ki the plan that India had that time, it was so devastating. It could have destroyed like most portion of India also, like the Rajasthan, like northwest part. So that he was saying, if they followed that plan, war would be really gruesome. But they didn't want to do it because they had all the things that they could do, but they don't want to.
Why would you want to do it? That because we are all human beings, bro. At the end of the day, you don't want to.
Everybody wants to go home to their family, bro.
Yeah, why do you want to kill each other? War is like, how many wars do you need to learn, bro? World War I was enough. 2 happened.
Yeah,
that's enough, bro. You don't want another one.
1, 2.5 also happened.
Yeah.
Russia, Ukraine.
Yeah. Russia, Ukraine. That's like,
what
man.
more do you want, man?
But please shut down these news channels. Let's do that, bro.
Start a petition.
Yes, that thing.
We can call for some FIRs. Can we do that?
People need to just not watch it, bro.
People should stop watching. That is
slowly shut their shop,
and
this independent journalists will take over. You see this will happen. YouTube journalism will pick up now.
Yeah, WION. That's how it started. It was independent before.
Yeah, Lalan Top, bro. Great channel.
Lalan Top.
Lalan Top.
They fucked up with the name, bro.
Lalan Top.
You should put a name for your channel,
very
hoping
popular.
You will become big.
Yeah. But it's huge now. Lalan Top is huge.
Yeah, I know.
Ravish Kumar is credible. News Laundry is great. So all these channels are picking up.
News Laundry is a nice name.
News Laundry, it still sounds like they are doing a satire, but it's like they have these portions of satirical portions and great.
Is there a channel WION on TV now?
I don't know about TV. On
they started on YouTube.
Yeah.
They didn't reach TV.
I don't know.
It will be tough.
It's not tough. It's dead, bro. TV is dead. Why? You can make revenue from
YouTube more. Yes,
you can do it.
Yes.
But TV, I guess, I don't know what percentage of
more
people.
Audience. That is the only thing.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, the people.
Because people who watch more news are old people that's sitting at home on TV.
But how many of them will watch this English channel?
Yeah, that is there.
You have to penetrate old people's market with credible news stuff, bro. You need WhatsApp news to get to them.
That's why that Bollywood style news.
They were playing siren, bro. Even government has to come and be like, can you stop playing the siren? Can you imagine government which already accepts all this fake news? They had to come in like, can you stop playing siren? Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, chalo dude. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. I mean guys,
subscribe. That's
please
all
subscribe.
We have to say.
We got a little emotional over there because we are very afraid. Last Last week was not good, guys.
Yeah. And
Bombed
he offended
3-4
a
times.
Kashmiri also.
Bombed 3-4 times. I did all shows. Thursday though, everybody was on their phone.
Yes.
I'm like, drones are attacking. I'm on stage doing some fucking stupid joke.
Saturday, I'll tell you. I was first. I did 3 shows. First show, I said, "War is over, guys." Blah blah blah. And right. And like, okay, whatever. One joke I did. Then next show I went, "War is over, guys." Did one joke. Third show I went, said, "War is over, guys." One guy said, "They just ceasefire." I'm like, "Arey, yeah."
Ceasefire violation.
oh no. A premise change karna padega.
Yeah, I was not even touching that topic, bro.
But I felt like it's going on. Everybody's thinking
you have to say it. You have to say
some
it.
joke.
Yeah.
I did that. My one dad wala only. Whatever my dad was saying.
Yeah, you can do it. You have a very personal angle over there.
Yeah.
Cool. Chalo guys, thank you so much. Subscribe. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.